Guys, it's Karen and I have got a skincare haul and mini review, kind of first impressions review. That's it all in there, and they're all makeup removers of one kind or another. I've loved my way of moving makeup for years, which was cotton wool and an oil and water type product, and I used that all over, you know, to remove my eye makeup, etc. But they stopped doing that Garnier 2-in-1 that I used to use, and then I wouldn't have bought that anyway because it's cruelty free. I love the low viscosity cleaning ester from Nars, but it's very expensive. I love the Glossier Milky Oil and the Inkey Oil and Water makeup remover, but again, still fairly expensive, although there is one of those in here. And yeah, I just saw a few things. They were all cruelty free, and so I figured I would give them a go. So let me start with the eye makeup removers. I've got one there too. I've got two specifically eye makeup removers. The first one is the Soap and Glory, and this is called the Puffy Eye Attack Triple Action Jelly Eye Makeup Remover. I really like using this. It feels lovely on my eyes. It feels quite cooling, but then afterwards it kind of leaves an odd feeling, a sort of tight feeling. So I suppose it is doing something in terms of puffy eyes. But have I switched the microphone on? Yes. It's okay, don't panic. I have switched it on. But it doesn't take all eye makeup off. I thought it said on it that even waterproof makeup came off, but maybe not. Yeah, removes even waterproof makeup. I don't wear waterproof mascara. I don't suppose my eyeliner is waterproof, but I did try to just use this one day and it wasn't enough to get everything off. It almost was, but you are going to leave a bit of residue using this. But other than that, I did enjoy it. Then I also got this one. This is the Superdrug Vitamin E Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. This is perfect for me. This took everything off and didn't sting my eyes. And I think I put a picture of it on Instagram and somebody left a comment saying that this one stung their eyes. So I was kind of expecting it to sting my eyes because that tends to happen. There's not many eye makeup removers or makeup removers that don't sting my eyes, but it didn't at all. And it's just like a lotion. It's just like, you know, a makeup removing lotion. And yeah, that removed everything for me. So I really enjoyed that because I thought with getting eye makeup removers, my thinking was I can use any cleanser then to remove my makeup in the bath or shower, because I've got lots and lots of things that are face washes or cleansing oils or cleansing balms or the squalane cleanser and things that will take my makeup off, but not my eye makeup, you know. And so I thought perhaps I'll just do it that way. And this one I really, really love. Next, I'll talk about the ones that are used in the shower. And so the first thing I bought is this We Are Kind to Natured Ginseng and Grapefruit Brightening Facial Cleansing Oil. You can see I've used quite a lot actually. This is really weird because I actually smelt it in the shop to see how highly fragranced it was. And it says it is highly fragranced, but I'm not too bothered about that in rinse off things. That doesn't bother me too much, but I wanted to make sure it was a fragrance I like, otherwise I wouldn't use it. And it doesn't smell anything like grapefruit. I'm not sure what ginseng smells like, but it smells like a cupcake. And I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. I can use something that smells like a cupcake. This is a really odd one because I used it at first when I had heavy makeup on, and it took everything off, and I, you know, did the way that you need to do with an oil and rubbed it into my eyelashes and took it off, and I was like, oh great, my eyes aren't stinging, you know, that everything's fine, or my makeup's gone. And I sort of lay back down in the bath. I sort of run the tap, by the way, so that I'm using clean water. Anyway, I lay back down in the bath, and then a few minutes later I was like, oh my god, my eyes are really stinging. But usually something stings immediately, and it just didn't happen with this. It, for whatever reason, was a bit delayed. So since then, I've just been using it on my face, and I won't be able to use it to remove eye makeup. So it's probably not a repurchase for me. If I'm going to buy a cleansing oil, it's going to be one that I can use on my eyes. So something like the Body Shop Chamomile Cleansing Oil. Okay, the next one is the No7 Micellar Cleansing Oil. I normally like to have made sure I've used everything before I talk about it in a haul video. I know some people are the complete opposite, aren't they? They don't want to use it, but I always want to give you just a little idea of whether it seems to be any good or not and worth buying. But I feel like I've used this once, but I don't actually remember. So maybe I haven't used it. But I think I've used it in the past and it's been good, but I will report back to you. If this is a cleansing oil that takes my eye makeup off without stinging my eyes and it takes it all off, then I will probably mention it in the favourites, because I really like No7 as a brand, and you know, that to me is hard to find one that doesn't sting your eyes. Then this is also from No7. This is the Radiant Results Nourishing Melting Gel Cleanser, and I know I love this. I've used this many times in the past. Oh, it's not going to come out because it's got a seal on it. This is just beautiful. This is really lovely to use, really luxurious feeling, and this gets every scrap of makeup off. I couldn't decide between this and I've got a big pot of their balm that I've just finished, which is kind of like the ones that everybody loves, you know, just a kind of firm balm that you put on your face. I couldn't decide whether just repurchasing that or getting this, but I've had this before and I thought, no, I'm going to go for this one. And it is like the oiliest thing, but it does take everything off. It doesn't sting my eyes. It's really, really nice, and it doesn't make it feel greasy. It looks like it would, you know, make your skin feel greasy, but it rinses away lovely. Your skin doesn't feel tight afterwards. Really, really nice. And then onto things, that you don't need to use in the shower. So the first thing is another No7 product, and this is the Nourishing Cleansing Lotion. I didn't remember whether I'd ever used this before, but it's just a cleansing milk that you can put on a cotton pad and remove your makeup. And so I thought, let me give it a go and see if it removes eye makeup. And it does. It's actually really good. It doesn't remove every single scrap. Kind of like I said about the Soap and Glory eye makeup remover. It's about as good as that actually, which considering that's an eye makeup remover, and this is just, does it say waterproof? Vitamin A and E, B5, something kind of oil. I need my glasses, I don't have them in here, I'm afraid. I remember reading it. Oh, I actually had to take a picture of it to enlarge it to read it, but I remember reading that you don't need to rinse it off. But it does remove all makeup, doesn't sting my eyes. It has got a fragrance. That's the only thing with No7. There is a lot of fragrance in things, but like I said, if I'm just gonna wipe it off with something else or rinse it off, then I'm not really that bothered. And it smells very nice actually. So far so good with that. Next is the Vitamin E, Superdrug Vitamin E Dual Phase Cleansing Oil. And I was looking at that in the shop and it was £4.99, and I was like, I feel like I would have tried that before for sure, because it's, you know, the type of makeup remover I was looking for, because I knew it wasn't a new product, but I couldn't remember what I thought about it, so I bought it again. I thought for £4.99, you know, it's got an odd smell that I don't love, and it's kind of a baby oil, baby powder type smell, but not really. The ingredients aren't the best in this, but it doesn't bother me because there's things like mineral oil. It's got a bit of fragrance in it, but like I said, I'm rinsing it all off. I don't have any problems with mineral oil apart from saying it apparently. You know, it rinses off fine. It doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't break me out. And you know, for £4.99, I think even at full price, because that was on sale, I think even at full price it's £5 or £6. I think this is a great cheaper alternative to the ones that I love. So the LVCE, the Glossier Milky Oil, and the Oil and Water that I'm going to show you here from Inkey. So yeah, I've been using it. You can see I've used it about 3 or 4 times, and it's nice. It gets everything off, gets all my eye makeup off, doesn't sting my eyes, doesn't make my eyes misty. You know, sometimes if you use something with oil in it, I can't see properly afterwards, but this is absolutely fine. So I'm happy with that. I don't yet know whether this is a repurchase or not. I'll let you know when it gets to the empties stage. Next is the Inkey List Oil and Water Double Cleanser that I talked about just there. And this one, you can buy it from Boots for £9.99. So it was double the price of this, but this one is on special offer, although there's always a lot of special offers on skincare and Superdrug. And this one is definitely my favourite. And I bought 3 of these before buying any of this other skincare. This was on offer on Feel Unique. If it still is, I'll link it for you. And I think it was like £6.99, something like that. So I bought 3 bottles of it. And these are very, very similar, except that this one doesn't have a strong scent. Doesn't have any scent really, and this one has got sea buckthorn oil in it, which I just love. Anyway, I love sea buckthorn oil, so this is definitely my favorite, but this one is more affordable, but they're both cruelty free. The final item I was very excited about. I thought this was going to be a dupe for something that I love, for my favorite micellar water ever, which is the Yes to Cucumbers micellar water. I love that product. I love the smell of it. I love the feel of it, I love everything about it except the price. And so this is the Boots Cucumber Micellar Water. I didn't see these in big bottles. I only saw the little travel size bottles, and I think this was £2.99. And I bought two. This doesn't look like I've used it much because this is the second bottle. I've used about half of the other one. The first thing to talk about is the smell. It smells like paint. Yeah, it smells like paint. Probably shouldn't inhale it that much, but it smells like paint. So not a very nice fragrance at all. I don't know why they're saying cucumber. And I've got two bottles and they both smell exactly the same. But I thought I would use it anyway. You know, I've bought it, let me give it a try. And it stings my skin. And I've been using Differin once a week. So that's probably why some things are stinging my skin a little bit. But my other micellar water is not. My Yester Cucumbers is not. And my Be Pure micellar water is not. I tried both of those to make sure that they weren't stinging, and they're not, but this does sting my skin and it smells like paint, so this is just going to get tipped down the drain. I'm not even going to give this to anybody. And the ingredients didn't look that bad either. I'm not sure what is making it smell like paint, but not nice at all. Oh no, I don't like that. I finished on a negative note. I normally like to finish on a good product, but never mind. There was plenty of good products there, so I will link them all for you. Let me know if you've used any of these, what you think, and if there's any other good makeup removers that you recommend. I'm always looking for like the lowest price, obviously, but in the way that I want to remove my makeup, so a kind of oil and water formula. And it's not that I don't want to spend money on my skin, but I just, on that part of the skincare, like removing something, removing makeup, knowing myself that I use a lot of product, that I wear a lot of makeup, that I need, you know, to use a lot of product to get it off, something that's that consumable. I don't feel that I should have to spend an awful lot of money, you know. And I think if this works out, this will be my holy grail. And if not, I'll just keep an eye for when this is on special. And then occasionally I'll treat myself to the low viscosity cleaning ester from Nars. So that's everything for today. I'll list all of my makeup in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.